He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a...
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus.
This prophet, Mongus.
The prophet made this proclamation. And the prophet told us...
That so-called prophet lied to all of you.
But her prophecy has come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now
Wait, what did...
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever...
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to...
I'm offering you a once in a... You will come back.
Perhaps I can try to warn... The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation. For now...
Stop asking. can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us.
The warhead sent me here.
No, not at all.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
You were closely watching me, weren't you?
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise. For what lurks here is not a... Your calm facade will soon crumble, of course. You can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny... Now, let's talk about the fuck before the hunt begins. I need to know my opponent. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream.
Fine. You can torture me until I talk. Or... here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
So... is that why the Shen Zhao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Cho? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You see, well, in our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a Muduron, ascended the birthing bed, and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only this moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence. I thought all hope was... all right. Now it's you.
Jiao Cho. know I'm in no position to question your orders, but
That's right. My people are busy collecting.
General, before we completely lost contact with...
if that's the case, shouldn't we...
Looks like your general has only... There's an old saying among the Borson. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only...
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and
To him, the lives of ordinary people...
Exactly. That you've heard of this military tactic, right? What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu.
We predict their next move? Let's start from where you found those.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time.
Because I blocked all the relevant news. Losing contact with their accomplices. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borson wants to stick to the...
Are you suggesting that they're...
This is an automated... First, look at those 2 scouts. Then, there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Lastly, there's that if you have a target in mind.
Hey, you there! No, not at all.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skips. This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we could just... Who are you?
Hey, chill out.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lawfu.
Official documents?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked...
You're aware of the Borison...
Yeah, I've received...
Looks like you've been keeping...
No, everything is normal.
So, it seems that some Borson...
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all...
But on the contrary...
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed.
Why are you still here?
No, I never...
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard. How many more of your comrades are...
This woman, she's the general of the...
Harmony and unison. Give an inch and they'll... Don't let me down.
Eternal state.
And return!
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a sweet...
That's exactly what But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open?
This is the most common hunting. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route.
Have you witnessed...
Well, just... The word Borson was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a fox in their eyes.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning.
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he's...
Trust his judgment and keep watch.
I believe the warning we sent will
The hunt is not over.
Please, save.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
The Borison Beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer.
She asked me to tell you that General asks you to... I've never seen such a brute.
Her blood...
Loud and clear! Get me some tumble dust.
Is that why you're so determined?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack.
Oh, now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power.
Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison to have their bodies torn with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general, and in return for saving her.
Hule. All this time. But once again, they rushed into battle. Like a useless idiot. So I asked myself... Eventually, I realized that their deaths, everything I'm doing now, even your death has value.
The thought...
Did you already?
Yes, I did. As Borison, we understand what a shame...
Can you even...
Of course, as the wolf's creed goes. That's why I'm keeping you alive. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will...
My lord, we received a message. It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the war dance will be held on is about to...
Calm down, Mok.
As I said, I'd hope.
The Borison have forgotten bringing me back instead of choosing a new master. Only proof... Moktok.
But Great Warhead!
Our packs are not here.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow.
Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, Monk. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. From this, follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former.
Well, how could they expect to attract me? As a representative of the that's the spirit. Sounds like, as the saying goes, the disciple takes the But what am I supposed to do with my opponent for this? Come on, there's no need to worry about that. Master Yun, Marge, think about the great... I've trained hard in the art of sword... Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yan Qing has been made public, Miss. If they ask you this, how?
March 7th, a young beauty from the Astral Express. All right, when people ask you...
Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. Please, follow this path.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, there are... March, before my grandfather always told me, you've seen me wield old metal before. Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a... Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie. Why would you That's the only way to it now, is a perfect... Know myself?
If I had to think of a weakness, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th. Nothing out of the ordinary. Another awkward pause. I knew it.
He's actually There are still many guests around.
Understood.
I
came here because who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in this last-minute replacement?
That's right. I'm the March.
What? You're...
Don't worry. I'm a newbie.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into under...
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh, you're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yunqing, correct?
That's right. And
as you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, know yourself and know your enemy, right? First, the question that is on everyone's. This is just gossip from Unreal. Then what is the... You're kidding. That's a huge scoop! Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by... May I ask who that might be? Who? Oh, are you talking? Thank you very much for...
The first round of the war dance is me? Looking at these contestants, I understand why you wanted...
So? Do you want to...
I knew it! Let's go. If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the war dance's official venue. Wow, so look over there. Master Yunli.
Well, it's too...
Almost time. As soon as I think about the mission, General, it's when it stops speeding. I have to leave. I wonder how Master Yen...
Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the...
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait.
General.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hule ordered us to remain here, just to see if you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
I hope we're not destroying harmony and unity.
Save your breath. Don't let me down.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame.
Moza, Are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Cho. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borison that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Luofu?
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borison. I've seen him convert a Foxian to a Borison wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood, it can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up panic.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hule succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision, and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. But being lost in hesitation, everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare Nameless. Please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildzut.
General, please entrust me with the safety of...
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter...
Cloud Knights! The Borison have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borison to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borison attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. The most- A short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's see. Let's save some time. All together! A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a star skiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that?
Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Zhao Cho's whereabouts. He has to be. A retainer like myself is nothing more than an insignificant shadow who stands by the general's side. Hopefully, he can take a good look around. I don't care how tight they're...
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive, so brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Zhao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed the warhead for this recent, brief period. However, the descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack, and they should die for it as well. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
Pugh. How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
Bring us victory.
Boys in my veins!
Chose the wrong name.
Never seen it.
Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? Well, I'm sure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
Fight!
Nothing but a thought.
Borisin resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Moza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people of the Xiangzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borisin. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show everyone just how weak and powerless the Xiangzhou is. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin begin my journey home. This ship shall be the flagship for the Borison Resurgence. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me, or die at my hands. This is the path that I have prepared for you.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also
That's easy for my grandfather as the first round of the tournament is about to begin. According to the plan, I should seek out the... Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts?
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that... The Cloud Knights are all in position.
Very good.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli.
An emergency
It wasn't on the skies.
Who would be boarding the ship at...
The Star Skiff is using...
No need. I have to check on this immediately. March, it's me, Yunli. Are you okay? She's still... You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking.
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. Ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? And for us nameless, even though we're good answer.
March, you...
Thank you, Master.
Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Star Skiff. Where did the... I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind... Wait! Even though the Borison can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me. Put your sword away.
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead?
The Borison on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule. So I
can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter is slowed down? Could it come with me? We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
on here?
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison. May song bring us victory. Resonate all together. Right on time.
Cut our losses.
Yes, you! That kind of proves.
Receive divinity.
Thank you for your help. Right on time.
Eternal the dead return!
Low risk, high reward. Liquidation!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Within the self, not slap! Listen to the final song of life. Night. Stars echo!
Confiscated!
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring.